So it finishes Almeria 2, Atletico Madrid 2. Atleti, of course, are in a race for the Champions League next season against Athletic Club. And as it stands, they are 3 points clear of the Basque side, who are in action tomorrow, who have the opportunity to go level on points with Atleti in fourth. For more on this game, let's welcome in Luis Garcia. Simeone will be very disappointed, won't he, Luis?
We mentioned about this Atletico Madrid and the need to get the 3 points to try to continue making bigger the gap between them and the Athletic Club. Athletic Club in a fantastic role, and you couldn't see that on the field. A little bit of complacency in the first 45. In the second half, with a couple of changes with Llorente coming in, maybe the first intensity was there, but after that, we didn't see it anymore, just in transition, because we saw a little bit more desire and determination from Almeria to try to get the equalizer, even trying to win the game. But from the Athletic side, it was a little bit more, as always, a little bit plain, predictable, not much to see up front, with a few chances and the lack of the end product. Morata with a couple of chances, Memphis Depay once again in the first half and also in the second half. So it's a pity that we didn't see actually Almeria to get the 3 points, because definitely I think they deserve, with Rodanovic, new player at the back, with Luca Romero on the right side, also with Jonathan Vieira. He gave to the coach a little bit more arguments and options to try to get the win. But today, once again, 3 in a row, another draw. But at least you could see that they have more desire to get the win.
If they'd played like that, Almeria, most of the season, they wouldn't be where they are. Yeah. But it's a bit late now. I mean, they were so competitive in this game, but that's 2 poor games for Atleti in a row. This game obviously wasn't the strongest team. He's made a lot of changes, quite a few changes, but they were still good players.
Let the ball drop.
Right.
He's taking it way too early when he doesn't need to, and there's really no excuse. Maybe a 20-year-old with no experience, you could understand that they're in a hurry to strike it, but not a guy with his experience to try and put that in. No.
Not a guy who's having the season he's having.
Yeah.
You know, in general, along with Griezmann, he has been very good. His goals this year have been a way up and normal, but a lot of them have been like good quality balls into the box that he's getting on the end of, whereas this one he just had to slow down a little bit, and he didn't. And this 2 points drop could well come back to haunt them at the end of the season.
A great win for them. Sid Lowe caught up with João Felix after the game.
How much of a difference do you think it made tonight that Getafe played with a really high line? It felt like you were judging the timing of the runs really well, finding it really quite easy to get in behind them.
Yeah, for us, I think it's easier to play against the teams that press us high. Otherwise, if they put every man behind the ball, it becomes difficult for us to go to the goal. And when they play man by man, I think it's easier for us, because we have a lot of quality, everyone. But we did a great match, and it becomes easier in the second half because we did a great job.
With this result, Barcelona move into second place, only 5 points behind Real Madrid. Am I taking a step too far if I suggest that maybe there's still a title race to be had?
Until the end of the season, we will fight for the title. Nothing is lost. We are improving. We are playing better, match by match. Just keep believing and keep working.
And does this have an impact on the Champions League as well? Does this have kind of an emotional boost for the team?
Sure. We came out from Nápoles with a draw, and we think that we should come with the victory. But it's football, and now, of course, we are confident for the next match.
So as Sid mentioned, 5 points now the difference between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Madrid obviously in action on Sunday as they take on Sevilla. That win for Barca for the moment lifts them up to second in the table. Luis, I think it's fair to say, isn't it, this is one of Barcelona's best performances we've seen this season.
Yeah, one of the best 90 minutes that we've seen. We've seen minutes from Barcelona in some different games. I remember the first 45 minutes of Barcelona against Real Madrid on the El Clásico. They were fantastic, but for 45 minutes, and then they dropped in the second half. Finally, we saw a complete performance of Barcelona. They were solid at the back. Finally, a clean sheet. There has been a while without no scoring a goal. We've seen a fantastic partnership between Araujo and Garcia. And we saw even Christensen going forward. We mentioned him about that on constructive duties is not the best one. He's more there to keep balance. But overall, we see a very good performance. 4 goals. We saw chances even to score maybe a few more. But in the end, overall, I think a very good 90 minutes. Some people will say, or some they will say that it was more about Getafe not being there, not being testing the Barcelona. But I think that Barcelona adapted better. The plan that they had against this high line of Getafe was better. And, well, the results were there. Fantastic 3 points to get closer to Real Madrid and put a little bit of pressure.
When Andreas Christensen got a move to Barcelona, he probably couldn't quite believe it, I would imagine, not being a regular at Chelsea all the time. I bet he's shaking himself now and pinching himself thinking, I'm playing in the middle of the park for Barcelona. But that's kind of what they need at the moment. That's kind of where they are. And also that the others have not been able to do it well enough. Oriol Romeo has come in as a natural midfielder, a stopgap, but here we have a centre-half playing in there. He played in there, he's played more than a couple of games, but he played in there away in Naples. He'll probably play in the home leg in there. He's done a good job today. So it might be that's the role he's going to have to play between now and the end of the season. But it's kind of where Barca are, just trying to figure things out, how to get a result and how to get at least some solidity in front of that back four.
Luis, what happens if they win the league? What happens to Xavi?
That's a good question. I'm just laughing because Craig is totally true. I am trying to think what Christensen must be thinking about. I'm the new Xavi or Pep Guardiola, I'm the new Busquets. So it must be crazy, the feeling of trying to be in the shoes of those players. But yeah, we don't know. To be honest, Xavi mentioned last weekend saying, listen, the players have a little bit of, they have released a little bit of that pressure they have. They look more comfortable, they put together and they look more confident. So since I said that I'm going to leave, the team is playing better. So maybe that was the intention of Xavi from the very beginning. And maybe he's trying to trick us, and at the end of the season, he's going to say, hey, listen, I'm not leaving, I'm staying for another more year. So I would love to see at least a little bit more of excitement on this league until the end of the season. I want to see Barcelona challenging Real Madrid once again. I would love to see dropping points Real Madrid tomorrow and see that competition once again between the two giants in La Liga. But in the end, we are talking a lot, and tomorrow Real Madrid, probably they will get the job done and win against Sevilla, and 8 points will be again right there, and we'll be talking about Barcelona trying to focus on Champions League. But, well, we'll see what happens. Today was a very good victory for Chelsea.
Is that not what João Felix said? Did he not say that it's lost?
No. I think... No, he said we're going to keep fighting till the end.
Oh, I thought... All right, I didn't...
You weren't listening.
All right,
basically.
All right, I didn't listen.
Luis, thank you very much. Just a reminder then that Real Madrid-Sevilla game is live tomorrow on ESPN+. Our coverage starts at 2:30 Eastern.